Hi traders, looking to trade cable this week, then stick around and watch this video. But before we dive into it, please hit that subscribe button to see more Forex trading content. So let's dive in. Why are we taking a look at cable today? Well, there were some interesting developments last week in the fundamentals, as well as the currency strength meter is pushing us in that direction. We can see here from the currency strength meter that the pound was one of the strongest currencies last week, moving from -1 to +3, and the US dollar fell from the +5 area and reversed and landed at -1. So big change to the US dollar. That largely came from the fact that we had those poor NFP numbers, and now that we're seeing that sort of after effect of that, if that dollar weakness does continue following into this week, then cable could be a market to go and watch because of the strength versus the weakness. We also have kind of the differing conditions now between the Federal Reserve and the Bank of England. Bank of England governor looking to hold rates at a higher rate for much longer. Now the Fed are considered not to even consider looking for a rate hike anymore due to those poor NFP numbers, or the NFP numbers will support them not actually hiking interest rates. So let's go take a look at cable and see what's going on. So we can see that price has traded through the one spot 23.25 handle. We've had a strong close above that level. What we need to see now is momentum above it. What we really don't want to see is price coming back underneath that level. So if I just grab a pencil here, you can see obviously price closing above that one spot 23.25, these previous swing highs. If we see any kind of false breakout and a close back within that range, it'll probably negate this kind of idea that we've got of price moving higher. In fact, at that point, we'll probably see price come back in towards these previous highs or back towards the lows towards the one spot 21, because we know that although the dollar may be seeing some recent kind of downside data with regards to the NFP, other data has been coming out a little bit stronger. Now, what am I expecting for cable if that dollar weakness does continue and if we still see that kind of upside? I want to see price push towards this one spot 25.50 handle. We can see on this daily chart here that price found support back in August, and then in September we used it as resistance. So buyers were getting involved around here. We then breached that low, used it as resistance for a continuation to the downside. So obviously in this zone here, around about that one spot 25.50 handle, the market has been using that as support and resistance. So likelihood is that the market may want to go and test that for either continuations to the downside or a break and a continuation higher to the next level of resistance. So that being said, how can we look at opportunities towards that point? Well, I like to look at the sort of lower time frame trend. We can see on the 4 hour here that we're breaching above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour time frame. The 50 moving average is kind of pointing back to the upside now. So I'm kind of expecting, as price sort of looks like it's going to consolidate here, maybe a move back towards that sort of previous high at the one spot 23.25. If we then see the 50 cross over the 200 moving average, there's a strong possibility that price may break back above that dynamic area of support and resistance and then head towards that one spot 25.50. We can see the last time it crossed was back here at the start of August, and pretty much we've been in that sort of downward trend ever since. So that crossover just reflects what price is doing at that particular time. We know that the indicator is lagging behind price, but what it does, it just helps us visually confirm that price is kind of in a type of trend potentially. So that's what I'm kind of expecting here now. I'm expecting that kind of push back to the downside a little bit and then a move up there. What I would really like to see, like I said before, is daily chart closing above this 123.25 handle. Closing above it means that buyers are happy to trade at these levels, and then we could seek higher prices. So thanks for watching this video update. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one.